And I remember running into that room where at that time my ex-husband was. And I opened the door and I looked at him and I'm just crying. I'm saying, I forgive you. I forgive you for everything you've done. He got up and he couldn't understand what was happening. He was like, are you okay? What happened? It was really hard to talk about because it was quite abusive marriage. We fought a lot. And one day, I opened the door. I got ready to go to bed that night. And he was laying on the mattress on the floor. He says, you're not worthy to be in the same room with me. You need to get out. Usually I would be yelling back and there would be a lot of words exchanged. But I hear this voice and the voice tells me, don't speak. Don't say anything. It was so audible. It startled me. I looked around for a moment and I think I kind of understood that this has to be God. So I closed the door and I decided that I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lay down on the couch and that's where I'm going to spend the night. But the moment I laid down on the couch, I was taken straight to hell. It happened so fast, so instantly. I saw cells. I saw people. I saw demons. There was one woman in particular in hell. And I remember watching this demon standing in front of her, but this demon had nails, and I think they're kind of popular now where they're very sharp and very long. And he just dug into this woman and he began to just shred her. There's a lot of screaming. And at this time, God is speaking to me and he's saying, this woman, she's done a lot of good deeds, but she has never accepted Jesus as her Lord and Savior. Because of that, this is her destination because you cannot be saved just by being good or by good work. The later few testimonies I've heard of people that have experienced hell, you absolutely understand how hopeless you are, that this is it. There is no way out. From the smell, from the hopelessness, from fear, the place itself is, it's hard to describe because I don't think any horror movie that they can come up with can match what you see. By the time everything that I witnessed, when I came out of this, I was shaking, crying. It was a very traumatic experience. I think I had a PTSD for a while after that. And I remember running into that room where at that time my ex-husband was. And I opened the door and I looked at him and I'm just crying. I'm saying, I forgive you. I forgive you for everything you've done. He got up and he couldn't understand what was happening. He was like, are you okay? What happened? It was really hard to talk about because what you see is so hard to describe, but it's really traumatic. Some demons look like half man, half animal. Some of them were, it looks almost like a bodybuilder. They're huge, but they're so scary. It's really hard to describe them. I saw what I witnessed also. There was when I was there, God was showing me. I saw a screen unfold. And so the screen, I see our physical realm. I see what's going on here in our physical world that we're in. And I see two people standing talking. I see a lady and a man. And I can see around this frame, like a picture frame or like a screen, lots of demons. And they're ready. They're basically, they're squatting like they're about ready to jump in. And so they're intensely listening to a conversation that is taking place between those two people. And I can hear those two people saying, I love you and I forgive you. And that paralyzed every demon that was ready to enter at that moment because they were listening to the conversation and to the words that have been spoken. So it was, there was a lot that has happened. um, when I came out of this, God really began to break down a lot of things to me.
Thank you so much for watching this clip. If you want to see the full interview, just click on the video on your screen right now or check the description below for the link. I'll see you there.